that's left for me is here in this eternity of isolation.
Hello everyone. I just got home a few hours ago from my parents' house. I just stayed there for one night. So it's the evening of Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Lindsay's coming over and that's exciting. She's gonna have like a little garden party. I'm really hoping it doesn't rain. I'm trying to cross my fingers. Don't know why that didn't work. Really hoping it doesn't rain. And yeah, after I got home I was like speaking to Paul more about clearing out the house. Trying to like, I don't know, he said, oh, it'll be, you know, while you're away I'll have some time to go through stuff, and he never had time to get anything done. So I was like, okay. So like I got back and I was like, I just want to get stuck back into it again. And I went to the kitchen. I started pulling out like old boozes because I'd said while we were at my parents' house, like, you know, maybe we can just give you some of the old wine because we don't really drink. Like we almost don't ever drink at all, to be honest, at home. But we have a few things around occasionally for like a treat, but really like almost never. Paul likes a little beer occasionally when we're playing D&D, and he just told me right after we came in that he's ordered a whole case of Brewdog beers. So like we're good for beers. We've got a couple of nice like liqueur kind of treat things. And we've got a couple of bottles of spirits. There's like a gin and a rum and a whiskey and stuff. So I was going through old wine. There's like 6 bottles of ginger wine, 2 whole bottles of out-of-date Baileys, like really out-of-date Baileys. There's a bottle of creme de menthe that looks like it's from the 1980s. There's a bottle of champagne that is actually from 1981. We're trying to establish maybe if that's from a special occasion or that's why it's being kept. Really old stuff. But Paul didn't know it was there. So I brought it out and I was like, we should get rid of this. And he's like, no, we can't. We have to keep it. Like, why? And he's like, maybe I might one day fancy a glass of red wine. I'm like, you never sit down and have a glass of red wine. That doesn't happen. Anyway, so he's gone to bed now. And he went off to bed and he turned off the telly, and I was like, oh, why turn the telly off? And he's like, oh, well, you want to tidy the kitchen. Because we had this big discussion and I was like, I want less stuff here than you do. Like, I want to clear out more than he does. And he's kind of like, oh, well, we need to meet in the middle. But for me, like, we're nowhere close to the middle. Like, we're really hard into his side of this being okay right now. And it's not okay. It's too much stuff. Can I just, hang on, let me just like rotate the camera on my camera arm so you can see the dining table that I'm sitting at right now. Can y'all see the dining table? I'll come round. That's the dining table. Sorry, the camera's jiggling. I'm here. Whoa. But I sit here and I look out at that table while I'm trying to do my paintings, which are down like on there. And like, it's not particularly relaxing. I'll turn you back around again. Hello? Hello again. Yeah, anyway. And the living room's crazy and the bathroom's kind of nice now, which is cool. Happy with the bathroom. Yeah, there's so much going on in the world. I feel like a little bit out of control of everything, and I don't like feeling like that. It really freaks me out. And I want to like get control back over my own environment. But I've been feeling so like defeated about this place, and I've been here for more than a year now. How long have I been in this house for? I don't really know. Ages. And it's been like a battle. Every single thing that I've wanted upgraded or changed or whatever has been a battle over and over and over again. Like the state of Paul's bedroom before, I don't know if I've still got any footage of that, but like that was like hard to get your head around, to be honest, how crazy it was in there. Now I'm trying to look at the kitchen. It's just, it feels like, I tried to explain to Paula I feel overwhelmed about it, because that's what it's like. It's like there's so much stuff and there's so many jobs that whenever I think about it, it's overwhelming, and then I don't know where to start. And then I end up just leaving jobs that need done, like obvious jobs, like I need to put my laundry away or I need to do the dishes or something. Because I'm just looking around and I'm like, why do the dishes matter when the house looks like this? Why does a pile of clothes matter when there's clothes mountain sitting on top of the dining table? Or and like, he just doesn't care. I don't understand. I can't relate to the feeling that he has of like, he just doesn't care about living in a house that looks like this, because I care about it. This is a big, really nice house. It's a lovely house. It's got a beautiful big living room, and it's got a dining room space, and like kind of a new kitchen. And it could be so lovely here. And it's not. It's miserable. It's a horrible place to be. We never have people around because we're embarrassed about the house. And we're like young, and we're supposed to be like having fun and seeing our friends and like being social, and we're just not, because we can't have people out here. Part of it's because it's far away from town, but part of it is because we're like, people are going to judge us about the house, and they do. Whenever we do have people around, they usually don't say to Paul, but they say to me like, "Oh my god, Katie, what's going on with the house? Like, you need to get it sorted." And I'm like, "I know, it's so frustrating because I want to." But it all comes back to the problem of Paul being like, "Oh, it's my mum and dad's stuff." But there's so much of it that's actually not his mum and dad's stuff. And then there's the other thing of like, yeah, like some of it is their stuff. But would you, like a person watching this, would you consider your laundry detergent your stuff, or is that like just a thing that's in your house? I don't know how to explain that. Like, if someone was like, "Oh, you've got some 4 tubes of expired toothpaste under your sink," and then someone threw it away, would you be like, "Like, you touched my stuff? Like, how dare you throw my stuff away?" Or would you be like, "Oh, I didn't realize I had 4 expired tubes of toothpaste under my sink. Like, that's really weird. Thanks for throwing, like, I wasn't going to use it. Clearly it's outdated." I don't think they'd be bothered about me throwing away a lot of expired food and kitchen products. I don't. Like, they're not irrational people. And I don't think I'm being particularly harsh about it. I think I've been really patient with the house, with the way it's been. I've waited a long time to do little bits at a time, because when I did research at the beginning, when I started to like come to terms with how much stuff was in this house, I did research into like people with like collecting habits want to avoid the hoarder word because that has negative associations. But people who have like undue emotional attachments to inanimate objects. I googled like how the best way to deal with those kinds of problems, and it was like, don't just like come in when they're on holiday and think you're doing them a favor clearing out their house, because that'll be really traumatic for them. It's really, really traumatic, hard to cope with, because they have such intense emotional attachments to their things, So I never wanted to push it and do something like that where we like, have you seen the programs where they like take all the stuff in the whole house out into a field so they can like publicly shame the person for the huge volume of stuff? Be like, "Look at this field full of your things. Like, this is crazy. You have to realize you don't need this much stuff." Yeah, that's the wrong way to do it. And the right way to do it is to find out why they're doing it. Like, what is the reason behind the hoarding? And Paul has his own personal reasons why he thinks his mum likes to have lots of stuff that I'm not going to explain, because obviously they're personal. But I don't know why Paul has the same thing. Like, the same reasons that he applies to his mum, to say, okay, this is why she does that. He doesn't have the same like thing, like the same reasons. So whenever I'm like, you don't need this 15-year-old bottle of wine that I've just found that you didn't know about 20 minutes ago. I don't know why he needs to keep that. Like, what is it in him that goes, oh no, I need to keep that, I might drink it one day? And it's like, I don't understand. I want to know how to speak to someone that you think is being completely irrational, because I have this problem all the time. I'll speak to someone and be like, why are you being like this? I don't understand. And instead of them just explaining it to me, they just get more mad. Like, won't explain it. They're like, I'm not being irrational. I'm pissed off now. It's like, I just want to know. I want to understand the logic, because I don't get it. I get it. We're like, things, example of a difficult thing to clear out, like Paul's parents keep all their mail. Imagine if you kept all the mail you'd ever received. It's like that. And I don't mean like bank mail. I mean like, you know, a voucher for the holiday season of 2003 is being kept. Like holiday vouchers from 15 years ago. Or like a car magazine from 20 years ago. So we go through that. And that's hard because we're like, I don't know what they consider sentimental or personal. What's just literally useful to keep, because it's like a bank letter. Is that useful at a certain point? I don't know. Do they still even have those bank accounts open? We don't know. And then the ones that are like actual flyers, adverts, just trash. So the paperwork's kind of one of the harder ones. If you find something, there's some really easy bits, like old photographs. Never throw those away. I would never throw an old photograph away, an old family picture. That's not a thing I would ever do. An actual like object of importance, like a book, wouldn't throw a book away, no matter how old it was. To me, books don't go out of date. Books are always important. Jewelry and like that kind of stuff, I wouldn't throw that away. I'd keep that to one side, because even if they don't want to keep it, it can go to charity. But I don't know why I'm meeting resistance for like expired kitchen goods, and I'm struggling with it. Anyway, that's me explaining my life story of struggling to cope in a house that has too much stuff. So if anyone has any advice on how they've dealt with this kind of stuff in like relationships, because me and Paul are getting married, and I don't want this to be a problem that we like carry into our marriage, because I foresee it coming up over and over again, like the too much stuff thing. And I want to like find a good system to cope with it. So yeah, if anyone has any stories or advice, please let me know. Yeah, anyway guys, I'm sorry for being depressing. I'm just really overwhelmed about it all, and Paul keeps saying like, I just want you to be happy, I just want you to be happy, and like, he does a lot to make me happy all the time. Like, he does try really hard. And the bedroom that was bad, I'll put some actually I've got pictures of when we went through a process of redoing the bedroom after much complaining, and I've got some pictures of what it looked like before, that I'll pop in now. Okay. So that like disclaimer was while it was getting cleared out, but it didn't look a huge amount better than that. Like, you could see the carpet, but like all the stuff that's on the floor was like around the room or under the bed or God knows where. It was intense. And Paul worked really, really hard to clear it out and make it nice, and bought the most beautiful furniture. We have a very luxury bed now, and I have a humongous wardrobe, and it's much better in there, and I'm really, really grateful that changed. So I know that it's possible for us to make big progress we're just struggling with the common rooms now. But what I want to do is take you on a journey. Sorry, I'm like distracted by how good I look in this light. I look so good. Oh my god. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. Anyway, I'm sorry. I don't love myself that much. I want to take you on a journey through the kitchen, and I'm going to show you what I've done. And I know that Paul watches these videos, so he'll get to see what I've done. And yeah, think what he thinks of it. Yeah, it's hard to explain, so I'm just going to show you with pictures. So this is our kitchen. It is, you know, whatever, it's looking like this right now. Obviously lots of stuff on the counters because we've got room in the cupboards. And what I'm going through at the moment is this cupboard, which is underneath the sink. So that's where all, you know, in every normal household, under the kitchen sink seems to be where you keep cleaning supplies and chemicals and bleach and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just pulling it all out. And like all cupboards in the kitchen, it has a surprisingly large amount of stuff. So I'm just going to sort of show you what I'm dealing with right now. Yeah. So I have thrown away a full-size bin bag of stuff from there, and this is the remaining stuff. And you might be like, oh my god, that doesn't even make sense, that was in there, and I feel the same way. I don't understand. But I'll explain what I'm doing. So I went in and I've pulled it all out so I can go through it all one at a time. And I'm sitting in this hole in the ground, so I'll get back into my area. So there's still a bit in there, all the sink bits in it. I'm trying to put it into like groups. So here, I've not gone through this bag yet. Here's all our laundry stuff. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, shut up. 8 bottles of laundry detergent. Like, you know. Anyway, 8 of those, and these aren't empty. These are like full, like 8 full ones. You know, that's going to take us months to go through. Months. There's only 2 of us. We've also got some old Vanish stuff, like spot, like if you get like a really nasty particular stain, there's like spot on stuff. And then we've also got some capsules here. So yeah, so there's our laundry detergents. We've got 4 of the same brand of drain cleaner, drain unblocker. 4 of those are full because they're single use. I don't even know what this is. What's this? Mold and mildew remover collection. There we go. Little mini collection. This is all bathroom stuff that I'm going to take upstairs. So they're bathroom cleaners, bathroom chemicals, shampoos. Those were all in the kitchen sink cupboard. And I found this, which I didn't want to put straight into the bin. I want to offer it to Paul as a choice. But it's a silicone lid oil and vinegar set, which is old, was £1, and I don't particularly like the style of, so kind of don't want. We will see what Paul says. So yeah, that's going upstairs. There's actually a secondary pile of bathroom stuff which I'd already cleared out of the same cupboard sitting in the dining room. So hopefully there's room. I don't think there is. And then this stuff I haven't really sorted out, but I was gonna put like all the blue roll here, blue, you know, blue cloth, dishcloth stuff. Several packets of that. We've got lots of sponges. You know, lots of sponges. Scouring stuff. Cloths. I've thrown away cloths that have entirely dried out. Any wipes that were totally dry, put them in the bin. They're gone now. And I put medical stuff, like medical seeming stuff. Actually, that. See that? Do you see that? Flowing. I think I'm going to dispose of that. Ancient. No. No, I'm going to pour that out and put it in the recycling. I found some medical stuff. I'm going to put that up in this cupboard here, which is where we keep medical stuff. I found a weird number of toothbrushes. Yeah, there's some there's more than that. There's more. I'll show you at the end how many I find. But so basically, I'm not keeping that. This is an ashtray freshener. I'm putting this in the bin. I'm sorry, Paul. That's going in the bin. Yeah. So this is actually the keep pile, which you might be like overwhelmed by as a person, but this is me meeting someone in the middle, this being the keep pile, because to me this is huge, and we could find people, family and friends, maybe, that like have clothes to wash, that are struggling. Like, we know people that are struggling, and detergent's kind of expensive. We could be like, hey, do you want a couple bottles of detergent? Just like save yourself £10, you know. But I think that might be a step too far for Paul. I think that might be crossing the line into something he wouldn't want to do. So I'm going to keep it. I want to arrange this cupboard so that everything's like, we know where everything is going to be. This bag here is full. It is, well, it's half full maybe. And that's stuff that I think should be in the shed. Stuff that was in the kitchen and I've decided was like something that we don't actually need as people in our kitchen. So like white spirit, that's not a thing we need in the kitchen. Barbecue lighter fluid, don't really have a barbecue. Like plant stuff, you know what I mean. Anyway, I think that I'm going to put this outside. That's going to go in the shed. And then I've made another section over here, which is shoe polishing stuff, which there's several of. Bits of shoe polishing stuff. Yeah, so now I'm going to go through this red, sorry, it's hard to tell, this red thing. I'm going to go through that. I think it's mostly just bags, which is fine. We've got a bag of bags. And I'll decide what to keep and what to throw away. There's a convenient bin bag here, so I'll probably just start filling that up if there's stuff I want to throw away. And I hope by the end of the night I've got a nice organised cupboard of just actual useful stuff that's not expired. So yeah, that's my kitchen cleaning progress. See you later on for an update. Ta-da! All our kitchen stuff fitting in one cupboard. That's what I'm talking about. So we have carpet themed things. These are like antibacterial multi-surface cleaners, window glass cleaners, bleach, and then at the back is the mildew and mold stuff, because we like this. They look really old, and I think they've maybe come here from a different house that Rose has lived in, and I think maybe used to be a moldy house, but like we don't really have like a mold problem. So I put that at the back because we'll be not using it so much. This is like all sink, like dish kind of stuff. So it's got all the dishwashing, it's got sponges, blue roll, the sink drain unblocker, and the rubber gloves. And toothbrushes for like cleaning. We use old toothbrushes for like cleaning dishes if they're like skinny glasses and stuff. And then all the laundry stuff is here. So that's all the laundry stuff, all 8 bottles of detergent and the capsules and the spot cleaning stuff. So that's it. Ta-da! Done. Closed. And this corner now looks like this, which is a lot less than it used to be. All we've got is a couple of bottles, a fire extinguisher, which you should always have a fire extinguisher in your kitchen. This is like a little cool bag for taking a beer out on a picnic or something. And that is a really dirty, ew. Alcohol? Strawberries and cream flavor alcohol? Oh, good lord. Okay. Well, that needs addressed, but like, anyway, this is a lot less stuff. This whole bit was covered. It was like hard to open the door. Oh, another shoe thing. Okay, and I'm turning around. This corner, what we now have here, this whole thing was like busting out, spilling out, full of bags, couldn't get into it. And now what we've got here is, that's all the pegs for the washing, and that's the shoe polishing stuff. That's a chill bag for picnics, that's the picnic cutlery and dishes and stuff, and our dustpan and brush. And that's it, it's empty. Ta-da! Right, I can open the door. I can freely open the door. This is going outside into the shed with the other shed stuff. We've got plant food, barbecue lighter fluid, chemicals, showed you that already. That's bin stuff. That's that oil thing. That's for the upstairs bathroom. Don't know what these are. Paul did that. I'm not dealing with that. That was him. Those are like kitchen cloths. I'm going to put them in these drawers. And that's more bags for the bags. That's it. Next bit I'm going to dress is this bit. And then I'm going to try and put some of that stuff in there. That's the next plan. This area. Yes. Look what I just found. Millennium Edition Paul. He's so cute. Oh, adorable. There's so many pictures in this kitchen. Kitchens are not the photo storage area. No. I literally just opened this drawer to like put these away. And now I'm getting all distracted because I'm finding stuff that I want to recycle. Like, this is a microwave recipe book for microwaves. We don't need that. It's gonna go away. Goodbye. This is our recycling bin. It's just a bag that hangs off the door. There we go. Goodbye. What's next? I don't know what this is. Oh, yes. One of these. I don't know what that is. What does it say? Great Wall. UK design. Oh, there you go. Illuminated magnifying glass. Yes. Of course. Okay. That's fine. That's the thing you need in your kitchen. Put that back. Just put that back in there. So useful. B&Q receipt. Come here. Come to me. What was bought? Let's see. A hinge. A hinge and some white spirit. Okay. Is there a date actually? Hang on. There's usually a date on a receipt, isn't there? 2007! Okay, that's going in the bin now. So that you can return things 13 years later. What else have I got? I'm taking you guys along on this journey with me. Cheddar flavour cat treats. Oh yeah, we'll keep that. Wait, have they got a date? February 2020. Nope, expired. Listen, Paul can keep out-of-date food, but I'm not feeding my cat out-of-date food. That's not happening. She's a princess, and she only deserves the best. I can't. This is like beyond a joke now. Like, what is that for? What is that for? Am I amused by it? Of course I am. Is that a shoelace? Hang on. Oh my god, I think it's a shoelace. Wow. Yep. Okay. Anyway, goodbye. Guys, I've made a decision that because they've still got the labels on, like, they're not even old. They're totally unused, and we have, like, all of these cloths, and then all of these cloths. I don't want to talk about that cupboard. We have so many. We have, like, if I was going to count, maybe like 50 or 60 kitchen towels. I'm just going to put these in the charity bag. Charity bag, come with me. Okay, I'm going to introduce you to the charity bag. This bag, you might be like, hey, how do you keep tabs on all these many bags? This bag is the charity bag. So I'm just going to pop them in there. Here we go. There's many treasures in the charity bag. Games, leather gloves, pepper shakers. Here we go. Donation. That's another donation bag. Okay, back to work. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Guys, so much progress. Right, okay, this is a bag of bags. And that is our bag of bags. Have you ever seen such a big bag of bags? Wait, I'm just going to pull it out. It's large. So here we go. Another several bags to be added. I found this nice crystal glass underneath the sink, and it says NSI pour. Anyway, I don't know what that means, but I'm going to keep it because it's fancy, and Edinburgh Crystal doesn't exist anymore, so that means it's actually kind of old too. This is a demonstration for Paul that I'm sensible about what I throw away. I'm not throwing away this crystal glass. And what I'm also going to do, because I was tempted to peel the sticker off, is leave the stickers on, because there's this weird thing people do who collect crystal where they leave the stickers on. So I'm going to leave the stickers on, leave that alone. One day, when my dreams come true, I'm going to put it in there with the glasses. That's going to be a glass cupboard. This is getting real crazy. I need sustenance. Do you remember how earlier I was like, I'm just going to use this bin bag as kitchen rubbish because, like, I found it in this corner over here. And I was like, yep, that's clearly filled with garbage. Guess what's in it? You want to know? My stuff. Katie stuff. Like, I'm not blameless here. I, too, apparently, have become so one with this house that I, myself, have incorporated a bin bag filled with random crap, including this very special 1992 album of songs that came out the year I was born. So yeah, just in case y'all were like, you're such a hypocrite, Katie, you have so much shit, like, everywhere. Oh. Yes, I do. I'm aware. I'm a self-aware person, okay? I'm sorry. Guys, I have something mediumly exciting to show you. It's not exciting in, like, a real-life way, but it's exciting for, like, me tidying up my kitchen way, however you want to measure that level of excitement. Basically, Paul, not me, cleared rubbish out of this cupboard, and I'm going to show you the results. And I put a couple extra things in there already. Ta-da! Oh my god! Look at it! Do you remember? Do you remember what this looked like before? Because it's in the previous video. Look at the difference. This has only, apart from one thing, only got actual kitchen appropriate items in it right now. It used to have some shoe polish that Paul had stored up there, but I've put it down here with the rest of the shoe polish department. Look at that. Glasses, dishes, mugs, deodorants. We're not going to talk about the deodorants. That's obviously an issue. But look at the progress. Progress. We're getting there. I'm going to load this up with stuff all over again. But this time when I load it up with stuff, it's going to be kitchen stuff. Not whatever was in here before. This stuff here, like the noodles, that's kitchen stuff, fine. But some of this was in here. And we still need to sort that out. But I'm going to go through it now, maybe pick out a couple things like this, for example, put that in the charity bag. Of rubber gloves, I could put them under the sink in the dishwashing bag. More deodorant, more deodorant. There's a deodorant thing. There's obviously a sweaty problem going on. A really cute, tiny Paul. Look at him with his big bowl cut. Actually, my dad used to have his hair like that when he was a boy. Stop falling over! Oh my god! Okay. Right, so I'm not going to get excited about this because I need to, like, not get distracted. I'm doing one thing at a time. Okay. Putting this away. Focusing on this area. This is the priority. Right here. Okay. Be back soon. Okay, I'm going to stop now for the night. This is how this top area is looking. It's got a lot less. But I think I need Paul's help with a few of these things now. This is how this area is looking. Way less stuff. A huge amount less stuff. So, noodle area, and then I explained that already. I've not done anything else in these cupboards. I'm just going to wait for Paul. And I've got a little tiny pile of things to keep there. I already showed you the oil things. And then I found like a pair of glasses, perfume, little handwritten notes and stuff. That's the bag of stuff for the bathroom. That's the bag of stuff for the shed. That's a bin bag that is still mostly empty. And the rest of the kitchen just looks the same as before. So I'll wait and see what Paul says in the morning when I speak to him about all this. The main big thing that used to be in there that's gone now is the bag of bags. And as you've seen, the bag of bags is enormous. Actually, have you seen it? It's enormous. Anyway, it's huge. So we need to figure something out with that that's less ridiculous, but we'll come up with a solution. For now I'm just going to rest for a while and then I'm going to go to bed and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
The next day.
Maybe it can be heard now. Yeah, you scared of me. Chicken. Daphne, you're not scared of me. You're not scared, darling. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, you're not scared of Mama. No, you're a good girl. You go get that naughty magpie.
Get him.
He's up there. Look at him. Yeah. Okay, guys, it's a time. I'm in a place. It's dark outside. Oh no, the sun might be coming up. Anyway, I'm in the kitchen. And I picked the next location that I was going to clear out, which is the drawers beside the oven. So oven, drawers beside the oven, here, these ones, yeah. So I've done the bottom drawer. That was all a bunch of like family pictures mostly, and then like old appliance manuals and really out of date mail. So I got rid of all the appliance manuals that are for appliances that aren't here, and old mail stuff, and then kept all the photos obviously, and then anything else, there's like cards and like cute like confirmation flyer things and order of services for weddings, and like obviously I've kept all that stuff. So that's all in there. Right, done. Moved into the second drawer. Hit a bit of a snag. And I was like, why doesn't it feel like this is closing properly? Anyway, this drawer is mostly dishcloth. So I've made a little pile. I say a little pile, it's getting there, it's quite a big pile. Of all the dishcloths. And I've separated them by used and unused, because there's ones that still have the tags on. So I'm like, those ones basically can just go. And I'm sitting on the floor, and I looked like behind the drawer into what should just be the back wall of the kitchen, or like the back of the inside of this drawers unit, and I saw something and I was like, oh no, that's full of stuff. So I'm just going to turn the camera around and show you what I'm dealing with, and like I don't know how to get it out. There's so much stuff behind the drawer. I'll turn the camera around. You can see that, can you? Here's the drawer. You know, oh, so innocent. Well, nice. There's no hidden stuff in here. That's just that's the drawer of all the photos that I've nicely organised. But no. Secret, hidden in the world. Look at it all. And it goes all the way up to the next drawer. Up here. Look at it! Alright, day 3. This is the cutlery drawer. This is my progress over here. Obviously, I forgot to show you what this looked like to begin with, but it was filled with cat treats. It might have been in another clip. I've pulled the cat treats out. Need to sort that out. Need to decide what to do with this extra cutlery that we didn't know we had. And then this is how this one ended up looking. All nice folded dishcloths. Cut them down by like a half, so that's pretty good. This now has all our bin bags and kitchen roll stuff, which used to sit on top of the microwave. Now we have a clean top of our microwave, which my parents pointed out was slightly hazardous. And then all the photos in here. That's Estelle. And you'll be happy to know absolutely nothing hiding at the back anymore. I think. Can you see something back there? Is there something there? Wait, there might be something there. I think this is the last one. I didn't think it was possible for there to be more stuff back there, but I think there was, and I think this is finally the last one. It's a Scott made bag. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to move on now. I'm going to sort out this cutlery drawer. And then I'll show you how it looks at the end. Are you ready? Ta-da! Look at this, beautiful. Yeah, we've got a lot of utensils, but you know what? They're organised now. I'm a happy person. And I'll show you the other side. There we go. Wait till you see. Ta-da! Cat snacks. Rice bags. Doesn't really make sense, but at least they're not on the counter anymore. There's a lot less on the counters. It's already starting to look like slightly less cluttered. You know, it's a work in progress. Anyway. So that's fun. I'm glad to have that tray out of there because it was just taking up so much space. There was loads of mail underneath it, obviously, and there was loads of mail underneath the one on this side. But now it's clean. I disinfected the drawers, and I cleaned the tray to make it all nice. And now they're done. I don't know why it's not closing properly. Anyway, need to clean that bit. But all those are done now. That one's done. And then I guess I need to go in and do this one at some point. But I'll probably just stop for now. I think that's a nice job for today. And I'll see you tomorrow.
The next morning.
I think Heist, they're advertising on that bus stop. But they're a new period underwear company.
Oh, period underwear. I thought you meant like period, like Victorian.
Oh.
like bloomers or something. Okay, so we're in a car and we're doing our painting delivery company. This is who we are now, painting deliverers. So we've been to see Granny and Grandad and Julie and Harry. We gave them the painting of Orriston Castle Gardens. And now we're going to see Ingy, who lives in like a slightly nearby part of town. And then we're going to go further away to see Grandad and Pauline and Mike with the final painting of the day. So it's really foggy, it's kind of horrible. I wanted to take pictures for a commission, but we can't do that today because the weather's so bad. But it's going well so far. And then I don't know what we're going to do later on, but we'll do something fun. Hi guys! So I've done a bunch of cleaning in the kitchen. I think I'm going to call it for this video because it's been a few days and I'm worried it's getting a bit long and boring with my cleaning stuff. But I had a nice day today going around with Paul, delivering the paintings to everyone. We saw Ingy, we saw Polly, Mike, Mary and Grandad, and we saw my other Grandad, Granny, Julie and Harry. And I dropped off paintings for them, so that was really nice. And then I came home and had dinner with Paul, and then he took my measurements for my wedding dress, and then I ordered my wedding dress. I'm so excited. So I've ordered it now. Ordered it online from this really cute shop called Shot Trinette. And if we're still in like lockdown, I'm still making these videos when it comes, then I'll show you, but who knows when that's gonna be. But yeah, I'm so excited. I had to like call the fraud department and everything because they thought, they were like, why are you trying to spend like so much money and it's a Romanian company, like when you never have any money? It must look really weird. Just told them what it was and they're like, okie dokie, that's fine. And it went through, so that's amazing. My parents helped me buy it, so I'm very grateful to them because I don't have any money. But yeah, it's awesome. They're helping us so much. And I think that's my biggest update of these few days. So I'll come back and speak to you in the new one and tell you if there's been any updates in the lockdown. Okay, bye everyone.